Whatever you do, don't miss heaven.
Yep.
She said, you can't imagine what Jesus is like, his love. And don't miss heaven. She said, tell all your kids. And someday, at that time, I didn't have any grandkids. She said, you'll have grandkids and tell them all, don't miss heaven.
Amen.
But even before that vision, my grandparents on Dad's side, Grandma and Grandpa Kaufman, they both died different times, but they both came back to me at the same time. We lived out there on Elmore Road and had that blue couch, you probably all remember. And they sat on that couch, and I can see them sitting there. And I said, Charlotte, don't miss heaven. Whatever it takes, don't miss heaven.
Amen.
And then just a few months ago, I suppose maybe it's been a year or so ago, maybe longer than that, I saw Jesus coming. He was in the clouds over in the northeast corner. And it was just like Keith and I and Laurel were out in the yard. And all of a sudden, Jesus was there and stretched out his hands. And we went up and went up. And to me, it was a slow ascending up there, but I could see other people all around me, hundreds, thousands, millions of them, all going up to meet Jesus. I'll never forget, never. Stood there with his arms outstretched, and just as I got up there to reach out to him, I woke up. But it was a wonderful dream, and it was so much fun going up. My hair was blowing in the wind. I thought, this is beautiful. And you know, the Bible says in the twinkling of an eye, but it wasn't that way for me. I don't know why Jesus gave me that dream the way he did, but
He let you take it all in though, didn't he?
yeah, it sunk in my heart. And I just want you all to know that I love you all so much. You were all so precious to me when I went
Wonderful
through this
family.
hard time of my life. This was a hard year, and we still have challenges to meet this year, but God is always there with us. And I know whatever happens, he's going to be with us.
That's right.
But
Right, I believe that.
I want y'all to know, don't miss heaven, anyone. Don't miss heaven. Whatever it takes. If you have to be ridiculed, persecuted, made fun of, whatever, thank you. It don't matter. What really matters is that we all get to heaven.
Every one of us.
And I don't want this circle to be unbroken. I love you all.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Amen.
But, you know, it's kind of, what would you say, not funny, but in a ha-ha way, but, you know, Grandpa and Grandma came to me and say, don't miss heaven. My mom came to me, don't miss heaven. So it must be pretty important. Must be pretty important. We know it is.
But you kids have a lot to be thankful for. You have Christian parents that have raised you in the church
Yeah.
to love the Lord.
We
That's
have
why
a,
I'm a Christian today.
we have
my
a wonderful
parents.
legacy.
Boy, wouldn't trade that for anything.
Well, we have a few that married into it here too.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Because this whole family, you're all privileged. You're all privileged.
Just look at this beautiful family.
Yep.
It's the most beautiful family in the world.
You two did good.
Lucky.
You married into this bunch, you too, Cal. And you did good, because there's blessing here. And when we
Amen.
told our daughters, and I'm sure you've told your kids too, Rick, you can, in the toughest of times of your life, you can lean into that blessing, and that'll be the thing that holds you up.
Yep.
You will not fall down. And I don't see that with a lot of families. And I know God's grace is for everybody, But grace has run so strong in this
Amen.
family. Have you seen that, Rick? It's just hard.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can try to fall out if you want to, but man, those hounds of heaven are just right on your tail and holding you up and saying, I've got you, I've got you, I've got
Well,
you.
and it's
I've
been
got you."
amazing that over the years, even though, none of us in this circle are perfect, but even though some of us have strayed, it's been weird how our grandfather Kaufman, Grandpa Kaufman, he was the glue that held us all together through some difficult experiences in life. When Julie was so sick, I mean, we drove out there to be with him for a week, and there he was, and Julie just responded with that faith that she espoused to, and it was because of the faith of a grandfather.
Yep.
And that came from the faith of his father. So faith is also, only comes by hearing and hearing the word, but it's also passed down. A spirit of faith is passed
Whatever
down.
it is, that heritage is a wonderful thing.
It's a legend that has been
Man.
established, and to be a part of this, we're all very fortunate. I'm honored to be a part
Absolutely.
of it,
Absolutely.
and to now kind of beginning to lead the way. It's just kind of fun to see what God will do amongst our family,
Amen.
to our kids and our grandkids. Yeah.
And you kids are AKC papered, you should know that. And thank you for your leadership for us in that area, Keith. Because you took the mantle after Grandpa Kaufman passed away. You reminded us again, and you reminded us again and again and again and again. And you showed the way with your leadership, and we appreciate you.
Well-
Especially a year ago with your wife.
I have to say, I don't know of any perfect person. I sure haven't been. But thank God for His grace. Heaven is so easy to go to. Accept the Lord Jesus Christ and you'll be saved. It's simple.
Yeah.
We stumble over it.
He's a preacher.
Almost too simple sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a preacher.
He's been accused of that before.
Well, thank you for your prayers, everyone.
Yeah.
And whatever time I have left, I'm going to serve the Lord. And I don't know how much time I have left. I'll live quite a while yet.
Yeah.
So, whatever. And thank you for your
So
prayers and thank you for the
Tell us the
anointing.
truth, how old are you?
86.
86. And your birthday is in
September.
September.
He will be 87.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
A lot
I
of
hear
people
you're
make
trying
it
to
this far.
outlive